Mhm. Okay, cool. So, and tell me, please, how was the test? How did you feel about doing the test? Artem, what about you? So, test 3, yes?
I didn't make anything because I wanted to do, and I thought that I need to open my
App, yeah?
app, but it wasn't in the map in the app, and
Mhm.
you told me about it, and that's why I couldn't find the free time to open
Uh-huh.
uh, this task in on computer, and
Mm-hmm.
that's why sorry, but I didn't do anything in about my
Mm-hmm.
homework.
So I'm going to prolong it then for you, right? Ludmila, I see your test is also not performed.
No, I'm sorry. I haven't done it, and I haven't heard that we have to do it.
Okay, okay. So I'm going to prolong, yeah, the test till Wednesday, right? Please, yeah, try to find some time to check it out, yes, and to practice and see, yeah, how whether the third unit was successful or not. All right. So it is prolonged till Wednesday, till our next class. Okay. Today we are going to start anyway the fourth part, and here we are going to talk about different accidents or different situations while working at work. Yeah, and there can be numerous of accidents or interesting situations while we are at work. And first of all, I'm going to show you some photographs that that show people doing their work. First of all, let's find out what kind of jobs are they, right? And then discuss what sort of problems can people have doing these jobs. All right. Hold on a second. Oh, there is a bit of a problem with Okay, that's interesting. Can you see that?
Yes.
Yes, okay, perfect. So, see, there are 4 pictures describing different jobs, right? Ludmila, what about A? What job is the man doing?
The man can restore
Mm-hmm.
uh,
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
So the pipelines, yeah, I guess he's restoring a pipeline. Pipe is in Russian труба,
Да, я знаю, pipe.
right? So I guess he's doing anything with pipelines, probably, yes?
Yes.
Mm?
А засор как будет?
Засор, let me just check it a moment, yeah? One moment. I would say that is a blockage. Yeah,
Yeah.
when something is blocked, I'm going to write it blockage.
Ага.
Blockage, right? Okay, and what do we call his job?
Сантехник.
Yeah, Artem, do you know? Ekaterina, hello, good afternoon.
Hello, I'm sorry.
Hi, no problem. Okay, so any ideas what's his job called? No, he's a plumber. So he's a plumber. I'm going to write it as well. Plumber. And listen to me carefully. Which letter is silent? Plumber. Plumber.
B.
B. Yeah, so B is silent. Okay. Right, and I've got a question. What do you think? What kind of problem may happen when the plumber, I don't know, renovates anything, or works out with a blockage, or puts up new pipelines? Ludmila.
Yes, he can restore pipelines, remove blockage, to renovate
Mhm.
appliance, to
Right.
change раковина, я не знаю как.
A sink, yeah.
Sink, да,
Sink. Sink or a wash basin. It depends. Yes, if it is in the kitchen, then it is a sink. But if it is in a bathroom, it's called a wash basin. Right. But what kind of accidents or mistakes may happen while he's working?
He can change hot and cold water from
All right. Yeah, which is a common thing. Right. Anything else?
maybe he can make not very good linkage with some details.
Right. And as a result, there will be a leak.
Leakage.
Yes, as a result, there will be a leak in the flat, right? So leak, that means the water will come out. Yeah, a leak. Okay, cool. Right. Artem, what about picture B? What job is shown?
This is office.
Okay. Who can help?
Barman, maybe. This
Servant.
about work.
So, well, actually, it is a waitress. Waitress is for a lady and a waiter for a man. So this is a waitress, I guess.
Yes,
A waitress.
it's a waitress.
Okay, so this is a waitress, right? And Artem, what kind of accidents or mistakes may happen while doing this job?
She can fall down.
Yeah, that's right. She can fall down herself, right?
Herself,
Okay.
and broke some glasses with the drinks and with the beverages.
Yes.
And
right, so she can drop the beverages. It's okay if she drops them on the floor, but sometimes it happens that the beverages come on some guests. Okay.
Yes.
Any other things may happen?
She can как перепутать будет, я забыл.
Confuse.
She can confuse
the
the
tables, right? She may confuse the tables even and stuff like that. Okay, how about the bills? She may undercharge or overcharge, yes, the guests, right?
Yes.
You remember we had the word charge.
Charge.
Yeah? But sometimes the waitresses undercharge the clients. Does it mean the bill is higher or lower than it is in fact?
Low.
Yeah, exactly. So if it is undercharge, then it is lower, and the waitress has to pay later on for it. Yes, or it can be overcharge. And that would mean that the bill is lower or higher? Higher. That's right. The bill is higher than in fact, yes. Undercharge or overcharge. Okay. Right. So how about picture C? Ekaterina, what do you think? What job is shown?
Газонокосилка.
Yeah, okay, but what job is it, do you think?
Газонокосильщик.
Garden. I think it's a gardener. Yeah, exactly.
Gardener.
Right. Okay. And okay, what is he doing? He mows. To mow. Let me check. I see the spelling.
Not cut?
Yeah, it's okay. Mow the lawn. Yeah. Oh, he just mows the grass. Yeah. to mow the grass. Okay. Right, Ekaterina, and what kind of accidents or mistakes may happen?
I think the machine can be broken, or a gardener may confuse the grasses and may mow the other grass, not не ту траву, которую надо.
Okay, не газон, да? Let's take the word газон, not the lawn. Right.
Not the lawn, but the other grass.
Okay, right, or some plants,
for example.
plants or flowers. Okay. And this machine itself is called a lawn mower. Yeah, a lawn mower. Okay, right. Okay, and we've got one more. And yeah, Ludmil, have you got ideas about picture D?
In the picture D, this program can use IT specialist, for example, programmist, or some users of programs.
Right. Okay. Any sort of office workers, yeah? Any sort of office workers. Exactly. So, and we can see that this is a mailbox, right? Okay. What kind of problem may happen or mistake, accident?
You can confuse the message, message получатель, как сказать?
Receiver.
Receiver, message receiver.
Yes.
You can have canceled a message, but you cannot notice it.
Right. Quite often people write that they attach something, but they forget to send the attachment itself, right? Okay. Very good. Okay, can I close that?
Yes.
Right. Today we're going to find out some stories that happened to people doing these different jobs. We will have a little text with 3 stories of people doing these different jobs. What I would like you to do, could you please read this text very quickly and find out what job did each person have had to do, right? And what was their mistake? And yeah, what did they do wrong and why? Okay, so what was the mistake? What was the job? And what did they do wrong? All right, so you will have about 3-4 minutes to check it out. Mhm. Okay, do you need a second more?
No.
No, you are done. Ludmila, and you? You're
Yes.
done. Okay, perfect. So the first person was Dejan, and what happened? Yekaterin, first of all, what was his job? What job was he doing?
Mhm. He was a plumber.
Mhm.
And he fixed the bath
Mhm.
in the bathroom, and he forget
In the
to-
past. It was in the past.
he forgot
Mhm.
forgot to off
To
the
turn
water.
off. Yeah,
To turn
turn
off the water, so it was a great leak, and it was a great damage, and я не могу открыть текст, поэтому
Oh,
говорю по памяти.
okay.
And the flat below
Yeah.
was damaged too.
Exactly. Okay. And what he says that the flat was completely flooded. Yes. So
Flooded,
it's a good
yes.
word to use when you speak about the flats, a lot of water in the flats. The flat was flooded, and you are totally right. The flat below was flooded, and he said the water went through the ceiling, right? And is ceiling the top or the bottom of your flat?
My ceiling, the top.
The top, yes. So
Mhm.
our ceiling is the top, right? And yeah, the water went through the ceiling to flood down, right? Okay, so ceiling is another good word here. Okay, right. Yekaterin, and why did... Людмила, I'm sorry?
Потолок, ceiling?
Потолок, ceiling, right. Yekaterin, and why did he forget to turn off the water? What happened actually?
His friend called him and informed about tickets for any
It was a game or
any
so?
any great game.
Uh-huh.
So Dejan was so excited and forgot everything.
Yes, and he went right away from the
Went
flat,
away.
and he didn't just go away, but he rushed out. Yes,
Yes.
that means he went immediately from the apartment and very quickly rushed out. Yeah. And completely forgot about the bus, exactly. So he rushed out of the flat. Okay, and yeah, making so much damage to the neighbor flat. Okay, Ludmila, what about Veronica?
Veronica worked as a waitress.
Mhm.
And one day she took a very heavy tray,
Mhm.
and she has
All in the past.
she tripped in the floor, and the drinks
Mhm.
came to the people who are waiting for dishes, and it was very embarrassing.
Absolutely, I can imagine that.
Yeah.
I can imagine that. Exactly. Okay, so and something new here. She was carrying a very heavy tray. Exactly. This is a good word. Yeah, tray. With food and drinks and beverages, right? Okay, and absolutely right. She was walking and there was a bag and she tripped over the bag. Yeah, so to trip over, that means you walk and then something stops you. Как это? Споткнуться.
Запнулся.
Споткнуться. So she tripped over a bag on the floor. And what happened with all the drinks? If you have a drink and then you make it somewhere, you split it. Split, all right?
А сплит это слово вроде объединяться, сливаться, нет? Split.
Наверное, это там фразовый глагол какой-то с предлогом. Yeah? But
Выливаться, да, сплит?
split, yeah, to split. Okay.
А как перевести кросс? Ругались?
Oh, yes, this is a very good word. Yes, I was coming just to it, right? They were very cross. What do you think? How do people feel when they are at a restaurant sitting and waiting for their food, and then some beverages and food comes on them? How do they feel?
Рассерженные.
Exactly. So they feel cross. Cross means very angry. Cross is very angry. There is another word for very angry, and we had it previously. It was furious, right? And cross, another one.
Переводчик вообще-то не предложил даже такого варианта.
Не
Страдать, а в основном какие-то все пересекаться. Ну, много было вариантов, но про очень злые или рассерженные почему-то не написал.
Yes, it's
хотя это предполагал.
Интересно. Екатерина, what dictionary do you use?
Какой-то Google Translator.
Google. Ну вот поэтому. Сейчас давайте проверю, что Cambridge скажет.
У меня тоже в телефоне какой-то есть переводчик.
Because you know, Google would show the most common ones. And yes, if it is, have a look, you need to look at the sentence and decide what part of speech it is, right? And here it is obviously an adjective. If the word cross is a verb, yes, it is different. You can cross the road. Действительно будет пересекать. Okay, let me check it out in Cambridge one. If it would give an adjective. Hold on a moment. Cross as an adjective.
Sorry, Margarita, what we need to do?
Artem, welcome back. Yes, we are just discussing the stories, yeah, the people had at their working place. Okay, so have a look. Cambridge Dictionary gives the option. You need to scroll down and see an adjective, annoyed or angry. So it is important to understand what kind of word is it. Let's see it. Yes, I'm going to show it. So they were really wet and were very crossed. Let us look at it one moment. So I'd rather you used not Google Translate, yeah, but another dictionaries. So have a look, cross, and you need to realize what part of speech it is. And let's scroll down. Verb, you see it shows verb. Noun. And I guess now should come an adjective. Again, noun, adjective, yeah? Annoyed or angry. You see, and Google Translate would give you only the first most common option, not taking care of the parts of speech, yeah? So this is the case. Okay. So, and yeah, we've got the last speaker who is Max, I guess. Maxim, all right. So, and Maxim also had an accident at his work. And let's see, first of all, what work did he do and what happened? This is a funny story, actually, in my opinion. Ludmila, what job was he doing?
She worked in IT department and he had to send a message for persons have to called him.
Right.
Called him, but he made a mistake so that he sent messages for 6,000 persons. So
Right.
he received a call whole day.
Right. I don't think he received the call only for one day. Let's see what it says. We were getting calls to our office for days.
For day.
For
Yes.
days, I guess so. Imagine 6,000 people.
Day, yes.
Right. That is a story, isn't it? Right. Okay.
But the first stories looked like the worstest.
Yes, exactly. So, you know, at work, sometimes the accidents do appear. What do you think? Which is the worst story? Ludmila, you say the first one, right?
Yes, the first, yes.
Why is that?
Because it is a more worse, как сказать, повреждение, destroyed.
Damage. Yeah, damage.
Yes.
Damage. Right. He caused a lot of damage, and have a look. He said, I ended up paying for this all, right?
Yeah.
So he had to pay it all back. Right. Okay, Yekaterina, what do you think? Which is the worst story?
I agree with Ludmila, and I think the first one is the worst because it was a great money what Dayan had to pay.
Exactly. I believe it's true, right? Okay, Artyom, you will have a chance to look through the stories. Yes, there are 3 stories, and you will have a chance to look at them, all right? A bit later on. Okay, so, and if we look more carefully at these texts, we can see that there are some sentences underlined. Okay, what I would like you to do is, let's look at these sentences and decide, was it a single completed action or was it an action in progress? Was it in present or in past? Okay, so Artyom, could you read the first underlined sentence?
A character was demonstrating a new machine for cutting grass and accidentally drove over a client's foot.
Okay, okay. Also an embarrassing story, isn't it? To drive over a client's food while mowing the grass. Okay. Tell me, please, is this situation in present or in past?
In past.
In the past, obviously. Check it out. There are 2 actions in this sentence. Artyom, which was a short action?
No, demonstrating was demonstrating.
Drove over.
Imagine this situation, yeah? You need to realize which was a long action here and which was a short one.
Drove over.
Was a short action, exactly. And was demonstrating, was it short or long?
Long one.
Long. Imagine he was saying, here it is so good, it is so wonderful, right? So it was a long action, and drove over was a short one. Okay, I'm going to mark them. So this was a long one, and this was a short one. Good. Ludmila, could you please read the next one with Dan?
I worked for building company for several years.
Okay. Tell me, please, what is the verb here?
I worked.
Okay. Tell me, please, is this action finished?
Yes.
Completed. Absolutely right. And did it last for some period of time?
I don't know. There are no information that it lasts.
But
Maybe
have
it
a look,
lasts-
he says for
several-
several years.
Yes, yes.
It,
Yes,
yeah,
last-
it, mhm.
Lasts several years.
It lasted for some time, yeah, but it is completed fact.
Mhm.
Yeah, it is completed fact. Okay, now let's have a look at the last one. Ekaterin, could you please check it out with Maxim? Mhm.
Past continuous and it is a progress.
So the sentence is we were getting calls to our office for days. Right. Do you think the speaker wanted to show that it is completed action, or the speaker really wanted to show the process?
To show the process.
Obviously, imagine they were getting these phone calls non-stop, and the speaker wanted to emphasize or demonstrate the process. Yeah. Maria also joins in. Just a moment. Okay. Maria, hi.
Hello.
Hello there. Hello. We can hear you perfectly well. Hi, Maria. Join in. Yes. All
Yes.
right. Okay, so we had actually 4 actions which were underlined in this text. What I would like you to do is look at number 3b. There are descriptions of the actions, right? Let's work all together and decide which sentence or which part of a sentence would describe, this rule. Okay, so this is a single completed action. What do you think? Which one?
Drove over a client food.
Drove over. Exactly. I would agree. A single completed action. Yes. Here it is. Okay, let's look at the next one. This is an action that was in progress around the time when another action happened.
Demonstrating a new machine.
Exactly, right? So here was the process. And another action happened. Which, Ekaterina, which another action happened?
Drove over.
Drove over, exactly. Okay. The next one. These emphasis the repetition of an action that continued for some time.
We were getting calls
We
to
were
our
getting,
office for days.
right. Imagine they got 6,000 messages, right? Or 6,000 calls. And of course, the speaker wanted to show that it's repeated and repeated and repeated for some time. Okay, and the last one, this is a completed action that continued for some time, but it is finished and completed. Fact.
I worked.
I worked. Yeah, it is just a fact that was in the past. Okay, good.
Перевести emphasize.
Emphasize means when you want to pay attention to it, right? Как подчеркнуть, обратить внимание, emphasize, сделать, сакцентировать, вот. Okay, cool. All right. So, and let's look at the forms. The first sentence, which we said, hold on a second, like that. We have 2 forms, 2 verb forms. For instance, was demonstrating and were getting. What kind of form is that? What kind of verb form is it?
Past continuous.
Past continuous, exactly. And worked and drove over is?
Past simple.
Perfect. Okay. And today we're going to speak about the differences between past simple and past continuous. All right? Past simple and past continuous. Okay, well done. Let's see. We have the grammar box and we will check ourselves. Okay. I will open it up a bit in a bigger. Okay, let's do it like that. Yes. Artem, could you please read it for us?
Past simple and past continuous. Use the past continuous to suggest that an action was in progress.
So this is the key thing. Past continuous is for an action that was in progress. It was a long one. Okay. And it can be, Artem, go on these 2 points.
Around a time in the past and around the time another action happened.
Okay, exactly. And if we imagine a timeline, right? And for instance, this is now, so this all was before now in the past. And let's say like that. One moment. Okay, yes, it's not so much. This is the first action, and this is longer one, second action. Okay, have a look. My sentence example. When I came home, my husband was cooking dinner. If you imagine this situation, which action was in progress?
Cooking dinner.
Cooking dinner. Was it number 1 or number 2, do you think? Number
2.
1.
Number 2.
Number 2, right? It was a process. And which was a short completed action?
Came home.
Came home. Is it number 2 or number 1 in the picture?
Number 1.
Number 1, obviously, right? So that is why we say past continuous can be around another action in the past, right? Another example that could be in past continuous. I was working at, I don't know, at 8 p.m. yesterday. Tell me, please, I was working. Was it a short fact or do I want to speak about my process?
About the process.
About the process, yeah. So that at 8 p.m. I was not free, but I was busy, rather busy. Okay, fine. Maria, could you read this other part for us? Yeah, use the past simple.
Use the past simple to talk about completed actions. You can also use both the past simple and continuous to talk about the duration of an action. The past continuous
emphasis
that the action was repeated over a period of time.
Yes. For instance, you can say, I was working for a company for 7 years, or I worked for a company for 7 years. And it says, yeah, that sometimes both of them are okay. Yeah. But if you want to show or to emphasize the process, then you would pick up past continuous. All right.
Margarita, emphasis. Это...
Emphasis, we have already discussed it. Emphasis как, забыла опять русское слово, обратить внимание, да, на что-то. Emphasis. Подчеркнуть. Right? Good. Shall we try? Yes? Okay. Now, we're going to listen to some sentences. What you need to do is listen and complete the sentences with 3 words in every gap. Okay? Prepare somewhere to write. Yeah. So listen and write down which words are missing. How many words do you need to write in every gap?
3.
3. Perfect.
Mhm.
3 words in every gap. Okay, let's go.
Unit 4, Recording 1. 1.
As she was getting up, she accidentally knocked the table.
2. They were trying to do too many things at once. 3.
He wasn't looking where he was going and he knocked into me.
Mhm. Do you want to listen again and check?
One more time, please.
One more time, please. Okay, sure. Let's go ahead.
Knocked, what does it mean?
Knocked into me. So imagine you're walking in a street, there are so many people, and you knock into someone, right? There are 2 phrases for that. You can knock into somebody or bump into somebody.
Knocked the table.
Yeah, also like this one, you mean, right? Yes, this one is knock the door or knock whatever. Yes, but you can also knock the person, knock into the person, or bump into the person.
Into the table.
Where is that?
Стучать.
No.
Knocked. Yes.
Стучать.
I see. What was missing here?
Was getting up.
Getting up.
Yes, and she accidentally knocked the table. That means she hurt herself. She hurt.
Она вставала и ударилась об стол.
Ударилась в данном случае. Ага.
Мгм.
Right. Yes, sorry. And I was looking at the last one, knocked into me, right?
Мгм,
This
мгм,
one.
мгм,
And knocked the table. Yes, she hurt herself.
мгм, мгм, мгм.
Okay, good. Listen again and check, please.
Unit 4, Recording 1. 1.
As she was getting up, she accidentally knocked the table.
2. They were trying to do too many things at once.
Мгм.
3.
He wasn't looking where he was going and he knocked into me.
Okay, perfect. Now it must be better, right? So, Maria, once again, what about the first?
As she getting up. As she
Just getting up, but we need 3 words.
Was getting up.
Exactly.
As she was getting up. She accidentally knocked the table.
Okay, well done. Artem, what's the second one? What do you have? Oh, Artem, your microphone?
Sorry, they were trying to do many things at once.
Okay, perfect. They were trying to, yes? We can't see 2 because of the tick, but 2 is there as well. Ekaterina, and what about 3?
He wasn't looking where he was going and he knocked into me.
And he knocked into me, right?
Mhm.
Okay, perfect. Do you have all the same answers?
Yes.
Yes. All right. Now I would like to ask you, when you listen to the sentences, do you hear was and were very clearly and really well? Do you hear these words? Or are they
A
unstressed?
little.
Just a little.
Yes, was yes, were not.
Exactly. A negative form is all right, yes, but positive ones, they are unstressed, and that is why we don't really hear them. Let's check out the first one. How do we pronounce was and were? Is it really was, were?
Unit 4, Recording 1. 1.
As she was getting up,
Was, the was. She was getting is important, right? As she was. All right. And what about the second one?
2. They were trying to do too many things.
How do you hear were?
Yeah.
Were, yeah? They were
Yeah.
trying again is important, yes? Remember that we stress only important words. Was and will are not too important. Let's try it. I'd like you to turn off your microphones and listen and repeat these sentences. Let's go.
Unit 4, Recording 1. 1.
As she was getting up, she accidentally knocked the table.
2. They were trying to do too many things at once. 3.
He wasn't looking where he was going and he knocked into me.
4. Okay, now let's try again. This time you can't see the words, the sentences. Listen and repeat again. Let's go.
Unit 4, Recording 1. 1.
As she was getting up, she accidentally knocked the table.
2. They were trying to do too many things at once. 3.
He wasn't looking where he was going and he knocked into me.
4. Okay. So get back, please. All right, wonderful. Now let's give it a try and see another story. I think I'd better make a page view for us. Okay, have a look. Here is another story in exercise number 5. I'd like you first to read it very, very quickly. Please ignore the verb forms. Read it quickly and tell me what happened. What is it about? All right.
Человек разбил стекло на своем телефоне.
Okay, but let's say it all in English.
Ну да. A man broke the screen on his phone.
Right. First, I guess he scratched, the screen on his phone, and later on, the phone Yeah, fell off.
Fell off into the floor,
Mhm.
onto the floor,
Right.
and it broke.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Okay, and who was the person to break the phone in the end?
His friend.
His friend, exactly. All right. Now I'd like you to work alone. Please look at the text and choose which form is correct in every gap. Okay, so is it broke or was breaking? Sometimes both forms are possible, but not always. Okay, so 3-4 minutes for you. Yes, is everyone done?
Yes.
Yes.
Yay, okay, perfect. So before comparing it all together, I will ask you to work in pairs, compare your answers, discuss if any differences. Remember, sometimes both answers are correct, but not always. Right, okay. Mhm.
Да.
Mhm.
Ready.
We're ready.
That's great. Let's wait for Ekaterina and Maria. Okay. So, Artem, Ludmila, did you agree about all the answers?
We have only one sentences. We have a different variants.
Okay, okay. We will check it now. Maria and Ekaterina, how about you, ladies? Did you agree on everything?
Yes.
Yes, okay, wonderful. So let's compare it all together to make sure everything is okay and correct. Yes, Ludmila, will you start reading, please?
I broke
Mhm.
the screen of my phone the other day.
Okay, and one more sentence.
I was walking along the road with a friend and we were chatting.
Mhm.
And I was laughing at the ugly cover my friend had
Mhm.
on his phone to protect it.
Okay, do you agree with everything, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, wonderful. Okay, Ekaterina, go on, please.
I lifted up my phone to show it to him and said, "Look, I have had this for over a year and there's not a scratch on it."
Mhm. Okay, Ekaterina, one more.
Then, as I was putting it back on my pocket, this guy ran past and knocked my elbow.
This is an elbow, yes. This is an
Mhm.
elbow. Okay, Artem, move on.
In past sentence, I wrote put. Then as I
Oh, it was correct. Okay, as I put it back in my... Aha, I see what you mean. Let's imagine, if you say, когда я его положил обратно в карман,
Карман.
он ткнул меня локтем. Или, когда я ложил его в карман, он меня ткнул локтем.
то есть, если бы здесь не было as I, then I put it back in my pocket, здесь можно было бы тогда put.
Вам
если
надо...
as I was putting, правильно?
Вам надо нарисовать себе картину в голове. Если I put and he knocked, тогда сначала одно действие случилось, потом второе. А если I was putting, то он был в процессе, and the other knocked.
Да.
Got it?
Yes.
Yes, that's great. That's great. Okay. Then, Artem, next one for you, the phone.
The phone knocked out of my... Ой. Sorry. The phone flew out of my hand and onto the pavement where it broke, of course.
Okay, thanks a lot. Do you agree?
Yes.
Yes.
And
Yes.
All right. Maria, and up to the end, please.
That made the whole thing even worse. Was that my friend found the whole thing very funny. He was joking about it for hours afterwards.
Okay, do you agree with everything?
yes.
Yes.
Let's check. Yay, that was good. That was good. And let's see. The one he was joking about it can be also used he joked about it, right? It is also possible. Repeated action for long time, he joked would be also good. Right, that was wonderful. Okay. Now it's time we have done our own stories using past simple and present, past simple and past continuous. Okay, I'm going to send you some photographs and your task will be to make up your own stories. You will all have different ones, so I will need a second to send each of you a separate picture. One moment, please. So just 10 seconds, please, for me to send you the photographs. Mhm. Okay. So I'm going to send it to Artyom first. Yeah, Artyom, please open up and check it in a second. Еще нет, not yet. Мгм. Так. You can check it out.
Yes, I've got it.
Ekaterina, for you as well. Just a second. Check it out. Ekaterina got it. Yeah, right. Ludmila, for you. Mhm. Okay, so Maria, as you are working with mobile phone, I'm going to demonstrate it for you. Please take a screenshot, okay?
Okay.
Mhm. So Maria, this is for you. Please take a screenshot. Okay. So you've got pictures. Two of you have got pictures about the lady called no name. You can make up your her name yourselves, right? So, and have a look at the picture, have a look at some questions, and make up a story. Some of you have got this picture with a boy. Yeah, please look at the picture, look at the questions, and make up a story about what happened. In 5 minutes, we are going to work together and tell each other the stories. Okay, use the questions as a plan for you. Think, do you have to use past simple or past continuous in these cases? All right, so don't forget about the forms. Right, so we'll have 5 minutes for that. Prepare your stories and we'll discuss them in some time. Right, and I will get back to you just in a moment. Okay, so please prepare. Mhm. So, do you think you need another minute, or can we start comparing? Mhm.
I'm done.
Yes, you are done, Ludmil.
Yes,
You
I'm
are
ready.
done. All right. Maria, Ekaterina.
So, but we can compare it.
So more or less, yes. Okay. So now I will ask you to work in pairs and tell your partner your story. Yes, what was happening at the story. Please, when you tell your partner, take care about the forms. Is it past simple or is it present perfect? All right. So, Maria, you will need to wait a bit till Ekaterina gets back, right? I hope she's back in a second, okay? So you will have another moment to check out your your story, right? Artem, Ludmila, you may start working together. Okay, Ekaterina is here, right? Good. So let's begin then. Okay, good. So ladies, are you done with the stories?
Yes, we done.
Yes, very good, very good. Ekaterina, what happened in the story that Maria told you?
In Maria's story was the girl who found a necklace on the floor.
Mhm.
He took it, but she took it, but she can't decide it.
In the past, she couldn't.
She couldn't decide to return it to the shop or to the cash, or took it herself.
Right. Okay. What was Maria? What was the girl doing when she found the necklace?
I think that she sat on the floor, but I think it is incorrect.
It is okay. Or was she sitting on the floor?
No, she sat.
She sat. Yes, it's okay. She sat on the floor. She sat down. Yeah, on the floor.
Sat down on the floor and took the necklace in her hand.
Okay, okay. So tell me, please, in your stories, did you all manage to use past simple and past continuous as well?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Did you all have past continuous as well, right? Maria, Ludmila? Okay, wonderful. Then, so let's actually finish up with it for today. This was a bit of a problem with the test this time, yes, and with homework. So once again, I will remind you to complete the online homework and especially the test till Wednesday. I have prolonged it, yes. So no worries, it's all okay, but try to complete it on Wednesday, right? And all the other information will be sent on Telegram as usual, but you will only have online homework. So please do it there, okay? And nothing else till Wednesday, right? So have a good day, have a lovely day today, and see you on Wednesday then, right? See you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
See you.
Bye.